Let me get one thing straight. Isak to Liverpool cannot happen. That transfer cannot, and I mean it with the utmost, whatever vim, strength, power that cannot happen. I don't care if Arsenal are going for Gyökeres or Sesko or Watkins, or whether we're looking at if Isak is available, you pivot towards Isak. That's what you do. It does not make a difference if anything's going on, whether you've been working on Sesko for 6 months, whether you've been talking to Gyökeres' agent for 8 months. I don't care. Whoever is you're talking to, you say, listen, I know we've been having lots of conversations, but right now, I'm hearing that Isak's available. That's where we're going. Because as much as I'm thinking, I'm assuming that Isak to Liverpool's not a big thing. It's not going to happen. It feels like a big deal. Like it's not going away. That thing is not going away. Since when was this a big thing? I didn't know Isak was available. As far as I'm concerned, he wasn't available. So I don't know about him being available. I don't know about all that. All of a sudden, there's all these murmurs going on. Our murmurs are about, yeah, we're looking at Gyökeres or Sesko. That's what the murmurs are coming out. Liverpool's murmurs are looking at Isak. Why are our murmurs not Isak? Why is there no murmurs about, yeah, Arsenal and Liverpool are going for Isak? Isak is already proven, he's Premier League proven already. Yeah, I don't care if he's 130 million. I could not care less. He's already Premier League proven. And not only is he Premier League proven, he scores all types of goals. He scores the goals that Sesko scores, the bangers from long range, and he scores all the little toe pokes and little striker type goals that Gyökeres scores. He scores both of them. Not only that, he battered us three times or 4 times this season. So we know he's good enough to tear apart Gabriel Saliba because he ripped them to shreds. And he's doing it against Van Dijk and Liverpool when he's gone from like a 30-yard strikes and all that type of stuff against those guys. So you know he can compete against the best. There's none of this. Oh, he's 21, so we don't know in terms of Sesko. Oh, he's 21, 22. We're not too sure. And there's none of this. Oh, Gyökeres stuff. Oh, can he do it in the Premier League though? Because he's doing it in Portugal. There's none of that. He can do it in England. We know that. There will be no bedding in time. He's young. He's proven his point. Go listen. We let Liverpool go and get Isak on a free run. I'm not talking about, obviously Isak can choose where he goes, but I'm talking about making it difficult. There should be no free run and no free reign on Isak. We should be. I would expect everyone to be in for him, but I expect us to be like everything, all eggs in the basket, all eggs. If you go and get Isak, I wouldn't be so angry that you didn't get Rodrigo. I'll be like, I can understand. You got Isak, Martinelli, Saka. I might be a little bit more open to maybe we can get the best out of Martinelli again. I might be. I might not, but I might be. I ain't gonna be more open to the idea of Martinelli coming good again if you get Sesko. If you go and get Sesko, I want a left winger as well. I want Rodrigo and Sesko. If you get Isak, I might be like, Martinelli maybe we can get the best out of Martinelli. That's me. That's what I'll be like because I know what Isak's gonna do. Isak to Liverpool cannot happen. That can't happen. Do you want them to win the league for the next 5 years? Is that what we want? We want Liverpool to win the league, dominate for 5 years because we're lucky that Man City didn't get Van Dijk. When Man City and Liverpool kind of going from looking at Van Dijk, Man City said, "Oh, it might be a bit too expensive. We're not too sure." We're lucky they didn't go for Van Dijk, and we're lucky Man City didn't get Rice. There's been a few transfers over the years that we're lucky that those teams didn't get because it would have shut down the league for years. I know Man City have already shut down the league for 4 years in a row previously, but if Man City got Rice, Rodri and Rice in the middle, that's over. There's no one's winning no midfield battle. If Man City got Van Dijk, it's over. There's no one's competing with any Man City team or defense for years. If Liverpool get Isak, I'm telling you, they could win the league for the next 5 years. I'm telling you that they could win the league for 5 years. It's within Arsenal's. I don't even want Chelsea's. It's within those teams' best interest to make sure Liverpool don't get Isak. You know, It's within their best interest to make sure they've tied down Salah. Salah's looking better than he's ever looked. So all that age business doesn't make no difference. They've tied down Van Dijk. He's looking better than he's ever looked. They've figured out what to do with Gravenberch. Gakpo hasn't even hit his heights yet. You let them go and get a superstar striker like Isak. The league is finished. The league is over. It's done and dusted. Don't let them go and get him. Like in my heart of hearts, like obviously my top striker was always Gyökeres, but I would always pick Isak because he's in the league and I know what he can do and he's ripped us to shreds. So I'm always going to go for that guy. If we let Liverpool go and get him, yeah, then I know for a fact Salah always scores against us. I know that. So it's going to be hard for us to stop him. Isak destroys us. So you're going to let Liverpool go and get two players. I've got two players now that we've got no chance of being able to stop in the front line. That's the truth of it. Because when they had Mane, Firmino and Salah, they used to rip us to shreds. Now you're going to go and let them do the same thing. We don't even know what Works is going to bring. So I'm not going to use that. But we know he's a talented player. But we do know Isak rips Arsenal to shreds. So you're going to go and let them go and get two players, Salah and Isak, that score against us every game. How are we going to compete with that? And what we're going to do, we doing what? Running around with Martinelli and Sesko. You're having a laugh. You better go pivot to Isak. If he's available and you're hearing murmurs of Liverpool maybe going for him, or yeah, there's an opportunity, like you like to say, market opportunities. That's a market opportunity. That's what I call market opportunity. I don't care about the price. If Isak's available, that's a market opportunity. You put all your eggs in that basket. You try and get him immediately, purely for the good of the game. Like obviously, I want Arsenal to have him so we can dominate football, but purely for the good of the game, because you don't want Liverpool dominating for 5 years, and they are on the way to do that if they get this player. I'm telling you, don't let them get this guy. So yeah, but like it's a hot day. I saw that news. I'm stressed out now. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. But yeah, Isak to Liverpool cannot happen, and it cannot happen at all, especially coming up to this season when they're Premier League champions. It cannot happen.